Now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time!
Hello, and welcome to the pilot episode of our podcast, which is unnamed. I am Daniel, one co-host, and this is Chris, the other co-host.
Hey guys, I'm Chris. How you going?
Good. I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good. This
Good?
is a little bit daunting, and yeah, we've never done this before.
It's
so
a bit weird.
yeah, it is a little bit weird, and we do have someone in the background watching
it's-
us, and
it's
it makes it a little bit, yeah.
That makes it a little bit weird, especially with his dick out.
Whoa! Put it away.
It's on now. We can't stop it.
Oh, I had to do that.
What's
Yeah, you had
I
to. You had
had
to
to.
touch the button. I'm going to ban you. And
What's
whack it
that,
away.
brother?
Sorry, I touched the button. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, as I was saying in the green room prior to we came on here, it was a bit awkward when I first started doing this, when I was trying to do it myself with the missus on the computer in the other room, and I told her, look, put some headphones in or something so don't listen to me, because it's weird. You're sitting there, you can hear yourself, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You're just trying to read stuff off a screen. So I was like, I need to find someone to do this with so I can bounce shit off. So
Correct.
then I was like, hey, Chris, I've got a bunch of stuff coming for podcasts. Do you want to get involved? And you were like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, it's all here. Do you want to do it? And you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then we were like, sick. And then you sent me a bunch of messages, and then now we're here.
Came up with some ideas, and away we went.
Yeah, so I think this is just a pilot. Get to know us all, get to know each other a little bit better. Well, know the audience of 3 people probably, and I probably have to pay the rest to listen, but we'll get there hopefully.
We will.
But just a little bit inside of ourselves and industry and what we do. We're both mechanics. Me working for another employer. You just starting your own business 18 months ago, sort of thing.
Yep.
You've obviously run a lot of workshops prior to that, or
Correct.
run one workshop for a long time, and been at other workshops.
Yeah, well, I've been 23 years in the trade. Started off at a little small workshop out at West Gosford. He had 2 shops, one at West Gosford, one at East Gosford. Did my 4.5, 5 years there. Did as many courses as I could. I got air conditioning course, my Rego course, blue slip course, all that sort of stuff. And then from there, I wanted a bit of a change, so I went and worked at Autobarn, doing stereo installs and sales and all that sort of shit. Again, from there, I thought, I want to stay in the industry, but I want something a bit more challenging. So I went and started at a car wash. A mate of mine bought a car wash, offered me a job managing the car wash, so I went there and we were washing cars from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden he's turned around and gone, hey, I bought another car wash. I need an operations manager. So then we started running 2 car washes, and then we bought another car wash, and we started running 3 car washes, and then we bought a detailing centre. And so I was running around managing all them, getting chemicals and all sorts of stuff for that. And then I thought, well, I'm about to have another baby. I need to get back into some more rhythm, not working 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. So I went back onto the tools, working at the place I did my apprenticeship for. Stayed there for a further 5 years or something. Jumped to another mechanic as a workshop manager, and then got a job with a large franchise as a workshop foreman, which was soon put up to a branch manager, which was soon put up to area manager, which was overseeing 8 shops. So, and then I thought, why am I running everyone else's business? Why don't I go and do it on my own? And luckily for me, I had a partner that was very supportive, and 18 months, 2 years into it, we're here. We're actually filming.
Yeah.
Filming.
We're recording at the desk. I had to move all this office paperwork off the desk. So once again, sorry.
No, Alex will be happy to clean the desk.
Yeah, until she realizes, where's all that paperwork? Oh, I just chucked on the floor. Sorry.
Yeah,
Alex.
it's over there somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, I basically started my apprenticeship for a car dealer. Did my 4 years there up in Newcastle, and then they were running out of work and gave me the flick, basically, which is what happens to apprentices,
Correct.
which was okay with me because I went to a much better dealership where I did my other last 4 years down there. Then the opportunity to come to where I am now, where previous owner owned it, was a fantastic opportunity, more money. It's great, specialising in a different area. And now I've been here for 4 years under new management and basically one-stop shop that I do it all. I face customers. So basically I've got all the experience of a person owning a business without actually having any risk of owning a business.
And paying the bills.
Which is quite challenging in its own rights, but
Correct.
it is what it is.
Yep.
So you've started the business 18 months ago here, where we are now.
Yep.
It's been quite challenging. I've obviously seen you from day dot, basically.
Yeah, well, I started off on my own.
Yeah.
We started off. I think we were here for 2 months prior, setting up and just getting the rhythm of the place and the flow and getting stock in place. And we started trading on the 6th of June 2022. 4 days before my birthday.
Yeah, nice.
Remember that date, guys. And then, we opened in June, and I was here on my own until October. And then in October, I'll come a bit closer.
Closer.
In October, one of the guys I was working with for the last 7 years came to work for us. So, which was good because in that short period of time, we'd built the work up to be able to take on an extra employee. And then from there, I experienced a lot of difficulties myself. I ended up with a bit of a heart condition, which was quite scary being in the workshop on your own and dealing with it. But
I remember having to come and check on you every now and then to make sure you're still alive.
Yeah, so it was quite daunting. But we got through it. We figured it out. And having the second person come on again was very helpful with it. So I was told it was stress and anxiety and all this sort of stuff, but it was actually AFib. So my heartbeat was beating at like 232 beats per minute at one point.
Far out.
That was when I went into hospital. So, but anyways, all good now. Little bits here and there, but so that was one challenge that we went across. Next challenge was we were getting busier, and I couldn't do the desk and the tools as well because I couldn't keep up. So Alex, my partner, the main boss, the big boss, I'll put
The
you out
big
there.
wig.
The big wig.
El Capitan.
Yeah.
El Jefe.
She was only coming in 1 day a week at that point, so it was a little bit hard for her to help out. She did as much as she could. So we decided that we were going to get a service advisor in for a couple of days a week. So that's when we hired Sarah. Yeah. And so Sarah was currently, she was working next door with you guys.
So she was working at the previous owner of this facility
Yep.
in your workshop.
Yeah.
And then she came on with us for a while to help us out and doing little things there.
Yeah.
And then, obviously she left that to go do another job. That didn't work out, I don't think.
Yeah. I think what we should do on this podcast, because as I said, we're still working it out, is maybe we can get them in as guest speakers.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We've got the newest member just standing there, looking at us funny.
I think he's getting ready to...
He's getting ready to leave.
Only jump on his little two-stroke, mate.
jump on his little dirt squirter and make as much noise as possible. So you've obviously got Hayden.
I got Haydo. So it's myself and Haydo, as I said, we've worked together for 7 or 8 years. So we've developed a bond.
Let's not we don't have to worry about these guys' names. This is everyone else that we talk smack about. We can talk smack about these guys.
Yeah, definitely talk smack about this. Haydo, he's 6'8".
And he wants to be he's a mechanic. It's the silliest thing I've ever seen. No one knows what back issues.
No, he's going to stay with
Actually, no. He's fantastic. Yeah, right. He's the best.
He doesn't have any...
No. He honestly does...
I bought him taller hoists.
Yeah, he did. He honestly does shit that quick sometimes. I'm like, how the hell do you even do it that quick some days?
Yeah, and then we got this...
There's a lot of bolts left over, though,
We've got this
weird.
new bloke that's just started with us. He's still here.
No, he's still here. Nah. He's been a great addition, I think, so far.
It brings on extra knowledge to it and teaching me things,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
One thing that I've always said is the day that you think you know everything is the day that you failed.
Yeah.
So being able to have someone else come on and teach me stuff is awesome. So.
Yeah, it's great. No, it's great. He's been awesome. He's a wealth of knowledge.
Yep.
So his Hato just hides it pretty deep.
So yeah, and now Alex is on full time.
Yeah, Alex is on full time.
She's
Yeah,
doing
which
a lot
is
of the
awesome.
accounting and stuff, which is taking extra stress off me. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's interesting. I've got to say, we have a pretty weird, I suppose not weird, but it's an unusual relationship, me and you, as in I'm the mechanic next door,
yeah,
but I do spend a lot of time in here either helping or talking or just getting human interaction because a lot of the time I'm by myself,
yeah, that's it.
which is all right sometimes, but you sit there looking at the walls and you just going nuts.
Yep, and then half the jobs you need to do over there,
Yeah.
they're heavy stuff.
Oh,
so
it's
you
crazy,
need,
yeah.
Need someone to lift, and it's good that we can, if I don't have the tool, I go and see you. If
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah,
the tool,
that's
I
it.
go and see you, and then, if that's, sorry, I'm just off track now because I keep going away from the mic, and Dan's like, "Get to the mic."
Because
Shit,
you get picked up, but you're like, "Hi, I'm Chris." It's very far away. It's all right. We need to get those booms. That follow, we can just fiddle around with them. So we can sit
move
back.
them,
Yeah, it's a bit of a basic setup here, guys. Chris's mic's prepped up by a brake pad box,
Brembo.
brake pad box. So it's it's classy here. He does classy parts.
Yeah, classy parts.
No.
Classy parts. Wow, that's another segment.
Oh, classy parts.
See?
Ooh.
This stuff's-
See, we get talking, the fluid keeps going, we're going
Yeah.
good. See, this is sober as well, guys. We haven't even had a drink.
No, not us, but
Not us, but there's no beers left because of Brendan.
Yeah. What happened then? One of my ears stopped working, Dan.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're back.
I pushed it out, sorry. I pulled it out. I got excited, started pulling
it out.
things.
Jesus.
Oh.
Here we go. Don't.
Ooh, that's it. All right, yeah, so back to stop segueing. We both got ADD. Chris is undiagnosed, I think.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed at a young age, and it's very apparent that I do.
Did you hear about my new shirt I got?
No.
So it's got ADHD in like the ACDC writing, and then underneath it, it's got highway to look. There's a squirrel. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I saw that and I thought I've got to get that.
So that's a little bit of a tangent now. That's a bit of a challenge as a mechanic having ADD, right?
Yep.
So when you do something on the car, you've got to make sure you put in a lot of steps to get it done right. So mistakes don't happen like leaving stuff loose. So
Yep.
that's one of the things I learned from a young age is you've got to be very setting your processes of someone calls you away, say, no, give me a minute, let me finish this part off and then I'll come over.
Yep.
Because if you don't, you leave wheels loose. And
The other thing that I also was taught as an apprentice was if you have to walk away from something and it's still loose, leave your spanner hanging on it.
yeah, absolutely.
Even wheel nuts, sometimes your battery on your, these days.
What are you talking about? Mate, you used to have to do them up with your hands and put a bar on them these days.
All right, well, these days, for new age apprentices, I'd be saying, if you're going to walk away from that wheel to change your battery, leave your rattle gun in your socket hanging on one of the wheel nuts.
absolutely.
Go and get your battery, come back to it.
Absolutely. It's a crazy thing. Like, mistakes happen. Everyone makes mistakes, but the way you can minimise them,
Yeah.
especially if you get shiny objecting syndrome.
That's me.
Yeah, well, that's everybody. I
Yeah.
think that's me as well. You go there, you start doing something. That's boring. Let's find something else to do. And then you're like, shit, I need to do that.
Yeah.
That's-
There's been a lot of conversations about my shiny object syndrome lately. So,
Yeah. Nah, it's all
yeah,
good.
I'm sure Sarah will have more to say about it. And when Alex gets on here, she'll definitely have more to say about it.
Absolutely. But, so it's pretty difficult to manage everything like that. And like you say, you've also still got a unique role now where you're still quite busy. So you still need to be the extra set of hands in the workshop sometimes.
Yep.
But you also need an extra set of hands on the desk.
Correct.
And you still need to be invoicing. And you still need to be talking to guests because Sarah's part-time.
Yeah.
She works every day.
Every day, but
Only here full-time 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
And then
And
Thursday.
she leaves early Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, that's it. So,
Sometimes.
yeah, and and having to we need to be workshop owners. A lot of people they don't really want to get out there and speak to the customers.
No.
They want to hire these people to do it. I still want to be involved. I still want the customer to experience the personal touch. And, I'll not come in and just speak to the workshop manager. Come in and speak to the workshop owner.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, one day it's going to have to be a manager because, I'm going to have to...
Well, hopefully, you don't. Hopefully, the plan is you get so busy that and you hire more people that you spend less time here. That's what everyone.
You know,
That's what everyone's benefit.
A lot of people go, oh, you know, yeah, I would love to retire and that. But again, with the ADHD stuff,
Yeah, you get bored. And,
I'll get bored. I don't think I could stop working. I'd
No.
have to be here. And like, part of the thing that I want to do is like business development.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can sit back and use my tangents that I go on
Yeah.
to try and figure out different avenues that the
yeah,
business
yeah,
can take.
definitely. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. But also, you need to be able to take a holiday, and you need to be able
Correct.
to trust these people back here that the workshop's not going to burn down.
Oh yeah, well we've got a good team now, so
Yeah. I mean, they're good, but you know, you walk away going, "Oh, is Brendan going to murder everybody or
we've
not?"
got you too. You know, like,
Oh, yeah, me, yeah. I come in and with more in the shape, you know,
with
come here on a
mine.
Friday, you're not here, they're sitting around. Like, what are you
Oh.
guys drinking beers at 12:30, boys? What are you
what's
doing?
going
Come on.
there? Oh, I've got photo evidence. Yeah, yesterday.
Nah,
Nah,
they all work hard.
They're all hard workers and they're all good.
Yeah.
You know, having a beer at the end of the day, that's what it's
That's
all
it.
about. So
That's it. You want to cultivate a good environment where people trust each other.
yeah, another thing when I was an apprentice, my boss at the time was like, you know what, during the day I'm going to be your boss and I'm probably going to get the shits at you. I'm probably going to yell at you, but at the end of the day, I'm going to sit around and have a beer with you.
Yeah, that's
You know?
awesome.
So that's the sort of thing I wanted to try and maneuver as well. If I yell at them during the day, which I don't really yell, but
No,
at the end of the day, we can still sit around and have a beer. And not that I drink beers.
no, hard rated
Hard rated.
only.
Oh, there's a plug for you guys.
Yeah, come on, sponsor already, boys. We need it. I think Brennan wants Great Northern Blackfish sponsored as well.
Oh, dear.
By looking at him, yeah.
Yeah.
He's hanging around. Doesn't know what to do. He's like,
You've got to
he doesn't know what to do.
They
Yeah.
are sponsoring you. They're giving you 10 cents per bottle, mate.
Oh,
You just got to go
yeah.
and cash them in.
Return and earn, mate. Return and earn. Yeah.
So
So yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Obviously, I've seen you basically from being where I've been, basically from day dot, start the business here.
yep.
It's been awesome. We just see this random Prado turn up, drop stuff off. I'm like, what's going on here? And then everyone's like, oh, apparently, rah. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. And then found out where you previously worked, and then I was like, oh, and I know quite a few people from that. And then we found out we've got quite a good friend, a mutual friend in Brad,
Yep.
which is
Oh, Brad.
awesome. Yeah, which is awesome. But yeah, so it's been awesome. And then having you start, and then realizing, oh, good guy, come in. He goes, oh, quickly, you got this tool to borrow? I'm like, yeah, go for it. And then I come in and say, I got this to borrow. And then it was just,
Well, I'm pretty sure you still use my new grinder more than I have.
I've definitely used your grinder more and your extended ratchet more. I've used it again today. You didn't even know about that, did you?
No,
I don't think you've even used that yet, have you?
Yeah, once.
Oh, once, yeah.
Once.
Yeah, nice, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but that's it. That's what we're about. You know, being able to commingle.
Yeah, that's it. You got especially workshops so close to each other.
Yeah. For
I mean,
sure.
it's a good thing that my businesses, or the business I work for, is a little bit
The
more
model.
specialised than you.
Yeah, the
You're
model.
general. I'm specialised in one area,
Yeah. Well, that's it.
so that makes life a bit easier.
we do everything and anything.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely.
I don't say no, and the boys go off at me about.
Yeah, that's it. Like, oh, got this car, I want to put a stupid engine in. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Let's
and they just
do it.
shake their head and go, no,
What was
let's
that?
not.
What was that? What was that Brumby? How old was that Brumby?
Too old.
Too old.
No,
Too
it was
old.
the Brumby, so it was that 1980s or something.
Yeah, Brumby.
Brumby, yeah.
And the bloke wants to spend money on it, and I'm like, yeah, well, you know, it's obviously his baby.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
Let's go for it. And the guy's like, what? No way. And yeah, like, get a front cart and put the motor in. Yeah, we're all happening.
Is that going ahead? I saw it drive out of here the other day.
You drove out of it because it's still driving. There's no point
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
here.
yeah.
We've got to find a front cart for it. So he still wants to go ahead with it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so you do a little bit of that stuff. You've obviously done the WB, engine
WB.
conversion.
WB, yeah, we've got so WB came in with, what was it, a 5 litre.
Yeah, some.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but anyways,
It was a 5 litre, wasn't it? Was it
Yeah.
iron line? It was the 5 litre injected. Was it injected?
no, it was
It was
carby.
carby. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, the customer wanted a car that was reliable. He wanted his old car that he could just jump in, start it, and use it as a work car, like a quoting car. It's too good to be a work car.
No, definitely don't do that.
So we sourced a LS1 with a 4L 60E motor gearbox and put that in. got it all sorted. It's back in the workshop because we're trying to get it engineered.
Yeah,
at the
going through the
moment,
process of engineering.
which shouldn't take too long. But
No, it's already been up there once to go through it, and he's given you a couple of lifts to go up, which they normally do.
yeah, so we'll sort that out and then get it back to him, and then out of that, like we put up a bit of advertising with that because it was our first for this business. It was the first big build. We've got another
WB or Kings.
what is it? HZ.
Oh, HZ, yeah.
HZ.
They all
Old
melded
one.
into one. Sorry, Holden lovers out there.
One tonner. The bloke has done amazing work putting it together so far.
Yeah, it's beautiful, yeah.
The
Needs a bit
paint.
of finishing touches
yeah,
on it.
so he just wants us to finish it up for him.
Yeah,
So
awesome.
so we'll start that next week, and but again, we sort of do everything like everything and anything. We've got a motorhome over here, which wow.
Yeah, the motorhome that the whole front end's ripped off it apart.
Heads off it because it was pouring out oil, and we found it was actually porous metal.
Yeah, it's cracked.
Yeah,
The head's cracked in like 5 different places as well on the combustion
I
area.
was so surprised it was still running. Like,
Oh, it's crazy.
No issues. It wasn't overheating.
There was no drama. You started
just-
it and drove it. I'm like, oh, it runs sweet.
It was just an oil leak. So
Just an oil leak spewing.
yeah, but like what? So like we're talking a lot about me, but let's come back to you. So you do a lot of suspension work.
Yeah. So basically, my workshop specializes in suspension.
Yeah.
So that's from your everyday road car
Yeah.
to my workshop, the place I am employed at. It's not my workshop, but I'm the person you talk to on the phone. Most of the time, I'm the person that orders your parts. I'm the person that works on your car, basically.
Yep.
So yeah, we specialise in from road going suspension. So whether that's your fast road car, everyday car, we don't usually get that many of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want a fast street car or a better handling street car, suspension helps you go fast, but it's not the reason you go fast. And basic track cars,
Yep.
up to fully built race cars.
Yeah.
And
I've seen some interesting things in there over the time.
Yeah, there's been some weird things and some weird and wonderful, wacky things in there.
What you had when I first started here? We had that little
the midget dirt track race car.
dirt track racer. Yeah, and then
That was cool. Yeah.
That was cool. And then he turned around and wanted me to do some work on it, and I was like, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
It was hard to get in now. That
Yeah, it was tiny.
But yeah, like I'm myself 6'4", and that thing was up to my belly button.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was a cool car.
Yeah, it was. It was
With
fun.
light as it was such a cool looking thing. And then old school cars that people don't want to touch.
Yeah.
Wheel alignments, old school car wheel alignments is probably one of our not major things, but the thing we do.
Using shims.
Shims,
and stuff.
yeah, yuck. But
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
someone's got to do it, and where the only people get a bit upset sometimes on the price. But I'm like, hey, buddy, that's what happens. Go to Bob Jane, and they'll just tow it, and you won't be able to do anything. But
Oh yeah, he's dropping.
yeah, sorry, drive by and Bob Jane. Sorry, drive by. No, I'm joking. No.
Nah.
But yeah, so suspension and a lot of four-wheel drive upgrades.
Yeah.
That's our major work at the moment.
Yeah, like the
Lift kits and GVM upgrades,
Yep.
which is
is quite
space.
important for people towing camper
Oh,
trailers and
absolutely.
caravans and all that sort of stuff. So
That's crazy. I get a lot of people call up and they're interested in a lift kit, and I just say, go get your car weighed. I'm not trying to upsell you on something, but I'm just telling you to make sure you're careful, because you're telling me you've got all this weight in the car, and I'm saying you're pushing your limits, and you don't want to make sure you're right.
this is like as we've said a million times, this is our first podcast. Like
Yeah.
that's just giving me an idea for another topic later on down
Yeah.
the track, which is what you need for caravans and towing and that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
apparently there's a new rule coming out that I'll mention once, and then we can move on to something else.
Yeah.
But all tow vehicles need to have UHF.
Yeah, right. I never heard about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's I don't know if it's in place yet. A few of my customers have told me now.
It's interesting.
So touching base on that later on for a topic
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely.
would be pretty good.
Yeah, well, I won't break on too much what stuff GVM and stuff, because it's just a radical and crazy environment. It's ever changing, and there's a couple of things I think in the pipeline that potentially could increase the space or decrease the space, unfortunately, but
Okay.
we'll see where the government goes with it all. It's because it's all government mandated and stuff, and that's the issue. Because all these vehicles have to be engineered
Yeah, heard that.
Chris just tried to hide the fact that he had a vape, and he just
sorry.
the microphone's too sensitive. He just heard everything. And he tried to cover it with his hand, like, "Oh, it won't hear me."
That'd be interesting to hear what it sounds like later.
That'd be funny. So that's the interesting thing. But hopefully everything still goes sweet. I'm sure it will because it's a massive thing. The government will just try and get some money out of it.
Yeah,
no doubt.
That's what they do, right?
That's all it is. Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to hide my vape.
It's all. I've seen the certificate, guys. I've seen everything. It's all legal.
Yeah, medical.
Yeah, medical stuff. It's all good.
Yep.
All right. So that's a little bit of view about us and what we do. Everything. A little bit about us.
Mm.
And when we just shoot the shit a little bit
Shoot the shit.
about some stuff. So I was thinking maybe we bring up like your least used tool that you've ever brought. That's
Least-
so
wow, least
let's
used
a little
tool
bit of
I've
a
ever
little
bought.
bit of an insight. So if any apprentices listen to this, pass on a bit of knowledge for tools so they don't waste their money, right? So obviously you've never owned a Snap-on toolbox until you brought this facility, right?
Correct. Yep.
See, well, I've only ever owned a Snap-on toolbox,
Yep.
which is a bit different, I suppose.
Well, these days, there's a lot of people doing that. But
Yeah, that's it. I mean, look, even then, I don't think realistically they're not worth the money these days. Even when I got it, there wasn't anything better for
Have
the
you
money.
paid yours off yet?
Yeah, I don't own the Snap-on truck anything, to be honest. Unlike you these days.
Don't tell the boss.
Alex, don't listen to this part. Skip this part, please.
Yep.
No. Yeah, so yeah, trying to make people avoid buying crap tools, whether that's a tool that you don't use that often that you pay too much for. But
Yep.
mine is my Snap-on stubby spanners.
Really?
Not because they're not useless. They're fantastic when you need them. But why did I buy Snap-on ones?
Well. Sorry, this is a bit touchy because
What did you just buy?
set a Snap-on or Blue Point stubby ratchet spanners.
Oh, stubby ratchet spanners. Mine are just combination stubby
Oh, really?
spanners.
You
Yeah.
don't just cut down your old spanners.
Well, that's one way. Cut down your old spanners. Or why didn't I just buy a set of Tool Pro, Mech Pro stubby spanners? Because you don't use them every day.
But all right, and
you use them
this is the winning thing.
You have them for life.
Well, yeah, but the Snap-on truck comes every week.
Yeah, I know.
He comes in here, so if you need something, he comes in. You go, oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, I know. So this is the thing also these days. 9 times out of 10, if you work in a workshop, you have a Repco account or a Burson's account, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can buy tools on those accounts.
Correct.
So you could also just do that and they get delivered to you.
You realise you're not helping my situation with my missus, right?
Look, this is the difference. I'm talking about apprentices here trying to save
Okay,
their money.
alright, yeah.
You own a workshop now. You need different tools. You need
Quality.
workshop tools.
I need quality.
You need quality. But also at the same time, I'm talking about. I'm more looking at towards the.
Well, all right. Let's start with 2001. I started my apprenticeship.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? You want to know what year school I was in?
No, I don't.
Year 1.
Ah.
I had just got out of kindergarten.
Wow. All right. Well, yeah, 2001. Back then, started my apprenticeship.
What a year.
$197 a week I was taking home. Yeah, I know, right?
What
Big- Hey, big spender. But my toolbox was literally a Repco. My first ever toolbox was a Repco top box, right?
Yeah.
6 drawer, I think. 6 drawer, yeah. So it had 3 and 3. 3 little ones across the top. And then my tool trolley was one that my dad had kicking around for years.
Yeah, nice.
And I've got a scar on my back from where I
Oh,
left
the
the
drawer.
drawer open and it came up and yeah, wow. But that trolley lasted me probably 2 or 3 years. I
Yeah.
just bought cheap tools like Toledo, as an apprentice, Toledo stuff. And then as time went on and I realised, okay, I broke a couple of Toledos because, I'm getting into bigger stuff now. Then I started buying King Chrome or a set of Repco spanners or something like that. And then it wasn't until I was qualified is where I started buying a bit of Snap-on, a bit of Blue Point here and there. Because sometimes the tool that you want isn't available, but when the Snap-on truck rocks up, they've got it on board.
Yeah, that's it.
So, but yeah, as an apprentice, I wouldn't be you can get those grants these days, can't you?
I have no idea. I never got one.
I think you can get grants these days where you can actually like get a toolbox.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I think you used to be able to, but I think
Yeah.
they came out when I first started. But
Because King Chrome do an awesome apprentice
oh,
toolbox.
there's every company does it awesome. You get Milwaukee awesome ones, King Chrome, SP. Yeah, Milwaukee sponsor, please.
Yeah. Well, King Chrome too. We can go with King Chrome. We can.
Yeah, I know.
They,
Yeah,
they
but-
sort of fight against each other, don't they?
What power tools you gonna get with King Chrome?
Oh yeah, I love Milwaukee.
You can't. It's Red Army in
Well,
this joint.
So yeah, in this place, yeah,
It's-
it's a lot of Milwaukee.
It's a lot of
coming up.
Milwaukee getting around.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, we need 2 sponsorships. We need Milwaukee, and the hand tools are pretty good.
yeah.
The hand tools are
I
a step
haven't
up.
actually got too many of the Milwaukee hand tools.
Yeah, well, I've got a set of Imperial Milwaukee sockets, which are awesome,
Yeah. Okay.
and they're also squared, so they don't roll off stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
So it's interesting. It's an interesting design. I'm not going to
Square-
square
yeah.
socket. So if they roll, they only roll once.
Oh, I think like they're tapered
They're-
down to
yeah,
a square.
yeah. So they circle at one end, obviously,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
taper down to a square at the very
Yeah,
end.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good idea,
Yeah.
and they're Imperial, so I hardly ever use them.
Yeah, well, see, coming back to what you said, the tool that I bought that I use at least, I honestly I can't think of.
Can't think of one.
I can't think of one.
No,
Like, I've been
no.
sitting here for a while thinking, like everything that I've bought, I've either bought it because
You just don't want to say anything because the missus will listen to this, and you're just scared that she'll
No.
beat you up.
no, she's not. She doesn't beat me up.
No, just in the bedroom she might.
Wow,
I've seen those whips come through.
Different podcast.
Oh yeah,
different
sorry,
podcast.
sorry. Shit, that's the after hours.
Yeah. Be back later.
Yeah, be back later.
Yeah, no, I can't. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at it, I've got that many toolboxes.
You've got 3,
Uh,
4, 3.
well, if you count that bench and those drawers,
Yeah, that's more workshop stuff.
blue one,
Blue one,
black one,
black one,
silver,
silver
one,
one.
black tool trolley,
Yeah,
it's got tools in it.
yeah, true.
There's a toolbox on the bench,
Yeah,
it's got
true.
tools in it.
True.
There's a toolbox at home.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of toolboxes, right?
Yeah. But I can't picture. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can. One tool.
Yeah, here we
but
go.
I
What is
never,
it?
I never actually spent money on it. It just came. You know those little magnetic things that come in for your screwdriver to remagnetize them?
Yeah, rubbish.
Yeah. They're like, who uses that?
Do you know? Actually, I've rethought of mine. It's a tool that you would think would be super handy, except it doesn't work properly.
What's that?
It's a magnetic addition to your spanner.
Huh?
So it's a thing you
See,
slide on
I
your
don't even know what he's talking about.
I could run in next time and go grab it. That's not a benefit for you guys. so-
Yeah, well, we'll start filming.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then-
Well, once you start filming, we can show you.
yeah.
No, it's a magnet that you slip on your slip on your spanner, so it's got like a hook thing, and it magnetizes stuff. The magnet's too weak, and doesn't fit properly on your spanner,
Uh-huh.
so it's rubbish.
Yeah, well, where'd you buy that from?
The rape truck, Snap-on truck.
Wow. Wow.
Sorry, Mitch.
Yeah.
Shout out our
My bad, Mitch.
shout out our awesome Snap-on
It's
dealer.
all right. I love you, Mitch, and Will.
And
Don't-
Mitch
don't-
and Will.
don't
Yeah,
forget Will.
shout out boys. They do an awesome job. They're very best Snap-on rep I've ever had.
Correct. Well, you know, I don't want to Sano.
Oh yeah, Sano. I've seen.
he's all right.
I've only met him a couple of times, but yeah, he
But
seems
see,
good.
Well, I started off with Moses.
Moses.
John Moses.
yeah, you're that old. Moses was your
What?
Snap-on dealer. Age joke.
Oh, bang, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Fucking,
We got jokes.
yeah, we got some jokes. Oh, wait until... No, we won't drop any of them ones.
No, we won't do that.
Yeah, so anyway, so the tools, yeah, that's...
It's a crazy thing, right? So I don't want to shit on anybody, but I hear people talk about needing to buy stuff for their job,
Yeah.
and they talk to me about it. I need to buy pens. I need to buy this. And I'm like, I've spent $30,000+ on tools.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't whinge to me. I'm like, obviously there's a benefit for us that we can use them when we go home. I mean, obviously it's
Yeah.
a bit different because this is your place.
Yeah.
So you can use them when you go home on stuff around the house and stuff.
Well, see, I still, like, you know, I take my work home with me sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I still have to have some tools at home. I originally said to myself when we bought a shop, no tools at home, no working on cars. Bonnets don't even get lifted up at home.
That's impossible.
Yep.
You're a mechanic and
Yep.
you go, oh, I got this light bar. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome. I don't want to drive to the workshop
Yeah.
because you still live 20 minutes away.
Well, I'll do some of it in the workshop, but then I'll like and then a car comes in and you got to do some work.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
it. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it. And then
so-
you like, it looks a bit dodgy if I'm working on my own car instead of.
Yeah. So
So that's also why you need a bigger facility so you can go, oh, the boys are busy over there. I'm just in the corner working on my own crap.
exactly what I want. That's
That's
exactly
that's what I mean by if he gets a bigger place and gets someone to run the joint, he won't be gone. He'll just be working on his own stuff,
I'll be there. No, I'll be there.
working on a boat.
I'll still boaties. Yeah, but
Yeah. So worst tool, 2 magnetic things, which is rather funny.
you know the other thing about the magnetic, like your telescopic magnetics. Like it wasn't until recently that they brought out those little clips that go over, or like the little things that go over the end of them. So when you're putting them down somewhere, they like tap to the.
Yeah, but they're rubbish. They still sometimes they stop you from
Yeah,
getting
but
something.
Back in the day, okay, like there's a lot of people out there. who'll
When
be like,
Moses was your tool
"Oh,
dealer.
Jesus.
Call back.
Back in the day when I was an
Yeah.
apprentice, and you get a big ass magnet, and you try and put it down somewhere to get something, and it'd go bang to the chassis or stick
Yeah,
to
yeah.
something, and you're like, and you really have to. These days, you got the smaller magnets with the little alloy house around there. They're not too bad,
Yeah.
but
Tool Force had this awesome one. It was a really small, flexible one with
Oh.
a strong magnet on it.
yeah, I think I've seen them.
I used to have one. Mine broke, unfortunately, but they're awesome. I don't even know if I still do them anymore.
Do you know the other good thing about what you should do?
But
Don't drop it. You don't.
yeah,
have a
that's it.
magnet.
Don't drop it. Exactly.
Don't drop it.
Except when you drop something in this chassis and you're like, that needs to come out.
Yeah.
Please come out.
Yeah, that's going to cause a rattle.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so that's your worst tool. Best tool.
Hayden.
Hater. Yeah, Hater is a great. He's a great tool.
Yeah.
No, he's.
Best tool. Oh.
That's a bit hard for you. You've been
Oh,
off the tools for a while.
no. Best tool. I don't leave home without it. My torch.
Yeah, absolutely. Torch is a great one.
is in my pocket all the time, and that's your most used
Yeah,
thing. I think I've spent. No, let's not go there.
yeah. Spend a lot of money on torches.
Yeah, and lights. I like to be able to see. So,
Yeah.
so lights are. Like I've got that new Milwaukee one over there that sticks up to the chassis, and then you can rotate it around. That's a good torch.
Yeah,
I've got snap-on ones. I've got a snap-on one in my pocket.
yeah. See, my head torch guy.
Yeah, you got.
I'm a massive head torch guy.
Yeah.
I've always thought I hate I hate trying to do stuff with something in my hand, like a torch. Even if you stick it on a chassis rail, you can never get right angle.
Yeah, I haven't tried one of them yet.
Head torch. I just saw it as a young, work experienced kid
You've got
somewhere.
like, but have you got one of the ones that, like, how they got the new ones with the LED strip light? almost?
No, they don't last long enough. See, the issue is the batteries don't last long enough.
Yeah.
My
okay.
head torch lasts for 8 hours on high.
Yeah, nice. So,
So-
that way, when you walk around, you're blinding me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Walking around with a 600 lumen head torch, shining everybody.
Yeah.
It was the worst. I used to walk downstairs when I was at the dealership and just go, just blind everyone. I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oops.
that's always when Chris probably always wonders why I put my hand up to my head when
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm going, see if it's on or not.
He walks in and he goes, "Oh yeah."
yeah. Hi. Oh yeah, it's off. I'm not going to
I
blind
thought,
everybody.
I thought that he was writing what he needs to say to me on his hand.
No, that's it. No, it's head torches. My biggest thing. I just hate torches. Can never get them the right angle. Magnet ones. I have them.
Yeah.
I have them for inspections on brakes and stuff. But head torch, if I'm doing work, head torch for sure. That's my go-to.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Torch. As I said, the torch is my most.
That's a very personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
My favourite tool, and it's a tool I used to bag out on so much as an apprentice before they got really good, is the electric ratchet.
Yep. Yep.
Electric power tools have changed the game in the automotive space completely.
100%.
All the brands, all the major brands do a great range.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there, but
Milwaukee's the best.
Yes.
Milwaukee's the best because they're the only company that's put money into their lower voltage, smaller
Handheld,
battery powered
yeah.
handheld tools like the 12-volt range,
Yep. Yeah.
which is great. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Like I started off with SP
yeah,
electric,
yeah.
and they were good. They were great.
They're probably the only other brand I've seen that has dedicated a lot of money in the automotive space.
Yeah.
the SP tools. I've hardly used them, but they're very. And I even think Repco.
Well,
I think Repco have taken a bunch of Milwaukee's old designs.
a lot of people might
Rebadging.
might not like this, but when we started off here,
You had the green arm. You had the green. You had the green mess, and you
no,
didn't.
but it was a light green.
The light green.
Well, I didn't want to spend.
The Ryobi.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend lots of money on stuff at that point because we were just trying to get started, and more money in our pocket would keep us going longer. So I bought the cheap stuff, and
Not bagging Ryobi out. It's fantastic around the
I've
house.
got Ryobi all around the house. Like
Yeah.
we got a Ryobi vacuum cleaner. It takes a 6 amp hour battery. Like,
Don't worry about Dyson. You suck that Dyson and charge you
Don't go
something.
Dyson suck.
I got a Shark vacuum.
Get it?
That has got removable batteries and stuff in it.
Oh.
Yeah,
How
that's
often
it.
do you use it?
I'm always cleaning the bedroom for some reason.
Let's not go there. Different podcast.
Different. Nah.
But no, the Ryobi stuff, as I said, we started out with it, and it did its job. Like we've still got a
it's
couple of Ryobi things here at the moment, but that worked and got us started, and now.
But even then, they don't have their range is very limited towards the automotive space.
Yeah, they've still got they've got half inch.
Yeah, they've got half-inch guns, but they don't have like electric
air
ratchets
ratchet.
and
Nah,
stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
there's only two major companies, or there's three. You've got to
they're
count
very Ryobi's very builder.
it's home handyman. I think they're not. I think they're named AEGs. Yeah.
Builder rocks up on site with them.
Yeah, which is rather funny because the same parent company owns Milwaukee, AEG, and Ryobi.
There you go.
So they're all owned by the same TI and something or other. They're
See,
all owned by the
Dan's got-
same parent company.
Dan's got the knowledge and does some reading, whereas
I'm a tool. I used to be called a tool nerd.
he's a tool nerd.
I used to do that much research on tools. It wasn't funny. Yeah, I used to walk on the Snap-on truck and say, "Hey, you got this?" And Mitch would be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's in America. Why don't you have it?" And he's like, "Get off, you nerd." even Milwaukee reps, they used to come in. They used to be mates of people at dealerships I worked at. They walk in and they say, "Hey, you got this?" And they look at me going, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, it's out in America." And he goes, "Oh, I've never even heard of it." I'm like, "What are you
Okay.
talking about?"
Talk about Milwaukee reps, right? That's one thing I want to bring up. Snap-on truck comes every week.
I know. Where's the Milwaukee truck?
Where's the Milwaukee truck?
Where's the Sydney Tools
I
truck?
was down at.
That'd be Total Tools truck.
I was down in Melbourne, as you know, for
Yeah,
the
the massive.
automotive aftermarket expo of Australia.
Yeah.
Whatever, AAA.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was down there.
Junket.
Repco has a tool truck.
What?
Yes,
That's interesting.
Repco has a tool truck.
Yeah, right.
Well, Repco sell Milwaukee,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
so
yeah.
they're probably putting. I didn't actually go in the tool truck because of the fact that.
Is it like a tool truck or is it just a promo truck
No,
they
it's
had?
like the Tool Force van.
Yeah, right.
And they said it's Repco's first tool truck. So whether it's going to work or
Yeah, that's because they've been brought by Napa, haven't they?
no,
Or is Napa Bursons? Isn't
Napa
Napa
Bapcor,
Babcock? Okay, right.
which
yeah.
is Bursons.
Which is Bursons, right? Yeah.
Bapcor is like huge.
Yeah, it's a huge, it's a massive parent company that owns heaps of businesses.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Napa. I'm pretty sure Napa's under the Bapcor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about Repco. But yeah, they've got a tool truck. Like, if they
Yeah,
start
just
bringing
makes
that
sense.
around, that was perfect. What we were speaking about earlier on with apprentices and that sort of thing. Jump on there, buy some Repco
that's it.
spanners.
I mean,
you
they
know.
do some great tools, man. I always tell people that like I've got my Snap-on toolbox is filled to the brim, and half of it's basically Snap-on.
Yeah.
You've seen it. You
Yeah,
use
yeah,
a lot of it. A lot of it is
Yeah.
top quality tools because I love quality stuff. I brought it all when I was younger, living at home. Didn't have anything else to spend money on because I was a nerd. Just played video games. So I had money for video games and money for alcohol, and then I was like, well, I don't know how I need the rest of this money. I'm at home. Use tools. Use it to buy tools.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of money on tools.
Yep.
A lot of money. And now I realised, do I really need those sockets? I could have just got normal sockets and just... My biggest thing with Snap-on, I love their ratchets.
Yeah.
The normal metal handle ratchet. The OG ratchets. My favourite thing.
Yeah. They're yeah. I know.
They're
I know what
just
you're
the
saying.
feel is there. I've never felt a ratchet like it. There's just such a good... The smoothness of them. They're awesome. The closest one I felt is a Milwaukee one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the Milwaukee Ratchet is gangster. For the price of it all, it's cheap
I can't
and good.
remember if I've had a Milwaukee. Oh no, I don't have any Milwaukee Ratchets.
No,
or
you
Milwaukee tools.
can borrow my 3.8 one and test it out.
Have a look. Yeah.
It's gangster. It's not as good, but it's the closest thing I've seen to it.
Right. Is it got
Gear
like
wrench
the
as well.
square feeling to it? Is it
No, the ratchet isn't square. The ratchet's round.
okay?
What do you mean square feeling?
Well, there's some tools like I'm trying to think of the brand, and it's like it's got a flat. It's got like a square feel.
Yeah, right.
Now
no.
I'm going to have to find it. And we're going to have to do a video.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
it,
can
you're gonna have
say,
to do a
this is what
video.
I was talking about.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so yeah, awesome. Like tools are fantastic. Obviously, we need them to do our jobs.
We'll touch base more on tools, and we
Yeah,
can,
that's it. It's weird. Like we don't know what we're doing. We're just shooting this shit and
I don't even know. Like, how long have we been doing this for? Like,
45 minutes.
is someone going to listen to this for 45 minutes?
Who knows?
This will be interesting.
Oh well.
Well,
Hey, look.
maybe we'll just see how good the editing is and see if we can
Editing. I think I'll just
just put it up like
just
this.
make sure it sounds good. And just
Yeah.
put it up like this. I don't know how to
Sound.
edit this thing. I
Sound.
think I'm gonna have to be paying people to listen to it.
Yeah, well, that'll be 45 minutes to listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so what, do we need to make them shorter now so people actually listen to them?
Shorter. I listen to hour-long podcasts. Hours
Do
and
you?
hours. Yeah, I love it.
Where do you find the time?
That's all I do. I don't listen to music next door in my earpods. They're podcasts.
Yeah, well, see, that's what happens when you work on your own.
Yeah, so my day runs with just one headphone in my ear,
Yeah.
which is podcast going basically from roll door up to roll door down.
Yeah, well.
And then on the way home, on the way to work, and on the way home to work is podcast. So I'm just earworm of podcasts.
Yeah, well, I'm listening to podcasts at the moment.
It's great.
I'd rather not say what one I'm listening to, but it is about workshops.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been listening to that now, and I'm actually learning a lot from it.
Yeah, well, it's a great place to learn stuff.
Yeah, but they're only like 10, 15
Oh,
minutes.
yeah, no,
'cause,
they're good.
again, shiny object syndrome.
No, yeah, that's
You
it.
start
yeah.
listening to something, and all of a sudden your mind's off on a tangent. You're like, oh, I've got to write that down. Oh, you're getting tired, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Been-
mate.
been shooting the
Yeah,
shit.
that story fucking bores me.
Wow. Wow.
Nah, sorry.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's interesting. Also, so the new business, new tangent, ADD,
Oh, yeah.
new business.
That's what we're talking about, and then all of a sudden, squirrels.
Yeah, squirrels. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. Tools.
yeah.
Exactly, mechanics and tools.
Yeah.
Shiny tools.
Shiny.
So, you obviously trying new age social media. You obviously started really good. Your social media stuff.
Yeah.
You've had your health issues.
Yeah.
There's been a bit of struggle to get back into it, motivation wise and
Yeah,
stuff.
so I was doing weekly stories.
weekly stories and stuff.
Doing a lot of Facebook stuff. I did it all myself.
Yeah. Which
I
were really good.
edited them or whatnot, but like at the start when it was just me and we weren't that busy. Well, yeah, I sat around.
You had
and
heaps of time.
I had time to do that sort of stuff. But now it's getting busier, and I've got to spend more money. I've got to spend more time focusing on the work coming in so that we can pay the bills going out.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of time to do all my social media, so the social media just dropped off. And like the other two projects that I was working on,
Yeah,
which
they've-
is
Sort of died a little bit at the moment.
yeah, they've died a little bit at the moment. But see, that'll be something like later on down the track.
Yeah, exactly. You've got the groundwork there. You've got some information there ready to go. Once you get busier and busier and you can employ another person to run the facility,
Yeah.
or a little bit, so you can take a little bit step backwards to improve these other things.
Focus on these other two things, which we'll talk about again later on.
Yeah, exactly, later
because
on.
they're a bit of more of my passions.
Yeah,
as
it's
well,
a bit more in depth, more passion projects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Halo tournaments.
Oh yeah, Halo tournament. Yeah,
That was
so
good fun.
well, yeah, we used to sit down here at lunchtime, and Halo and I used to watch movies during the day. We'd get all our work done in the
At like
morning.
10 o'clock, and then I'd hear
and
the
smack-
TV fire up and the movies come on. I'm like, what the hell are these two
sit
idiots
down
doing?
and watch a movie, or we'll play some Halo. Have the Halo Wars for the day.
Yeah.
Some person would go home to Sword Master or the Tank Master.
Halo and a bloody tank.
Yeah, and the sword.
Oh, it was awful.
But no, that was that was all good. Halo still sits down at lunchtime now and watches an episode of Lost.
Yeah, what a lost.
There's one more episode left. 1 hour and 50 minutes it goes for. I can't fucking wait.
It's such a dumb shit show.
I'm so over it.
It's awful.
I want to sit down and watch Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah, Clarkson's Farm, yeah.
So,
I don't know. I try to get these into Top Gear.
Yeah, I've watched
Yeah,
them all.
Yeah, we've always seen them all.
Yeah, I've watched
Clocked
them
them all
so.
once.
But
twice.
I go back and watch them every now and again when it's when I'm quiet or when I've got nothing to watch.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
this is
it.
easy watching. It's easy to put it on. So, but yeah, it was really funny to start, like, you know, and how quiet we were, but we're still making ends meet. And then now, you know, we're making ends meet.
Some days you wish you could go back there.
Yeah,
Some days.
Some days I go far out, man.
Yeah.
What have we done? We've created a monster.
As a lot of other podcasts say,
Yeah.
bite off more than you can chew and chew like fuck.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and again, it's amazing to have the support of, you know, not only my missus but friends,
Yeah.
and family, you know, get behind us and help us build this. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's my name on the door.
Yeah, that's it.
So, making sure that, you know, I don't taint that name for my family as well
Yeah, absolutely.
is a big thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, but you know, we'll get there.
Do you want to bring up the name of the business? Because you haven't
I
brought
don't
it
know.
up yet.
I don't know.
No, yet.
No, don't. Like,
No, just tease them a little bit.
let's tease them a little bit.
Tease them a little bit. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you guys will find out about it, and
You'll find out eventually.
Yeah,
when you're ready.
You gotta drag these
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
you know?
try this out. Yeah, that's
They
it.
might sit there and go, "Oh, he's gonna mention it."
Oh, is he going to mention? Oh, who knows? Who knows?
No. But we are on the Central Coast, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
oh,
if
yeah,
there's
Central
people
Coast. Yeah, that's it.
Central
Who
Coast
knows where they're going to listen to this?
Yeah.
It could be aliens.
Wet.
Who knows?
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, that's it. Conspiracy podcast coming out later.
Whoa, we're going that far.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No.
No, we're not. We need Hato for that.
Well, get Hato on here.
Yeah.
We got to do that.
We got to do that.
Do we need more mics or something? Or you need?
We need a bigger machine.
Oh,
This is only a 2-person machine. We need a bigger one.
okay.
So we need to get good at this, so then we can monetize a
Can you
bigger
link
machine.
another machine to that?
I don't know.
Because I want to press buttons. No.
But we'll just get you a button board,
Yeah, get me a button board.
so then you can go,
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
"What's up, brother?"
Yeah.
You don't even know who that is? You don't even know who that is, do you?
No, I'm thinking. No.
You wouldn't have an idea.
Who?
It's a video game streamer named Sketch.
Yeah, no.
Nah, no idea.
My 7-year-old son would know who that is.
Well, maybe not. He plays NFL stuff.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
No. You're not a big sports guy, are
Nah.
you? Nah, you're not a big sports guy.
No,
Motorsport a little
I don't
bit.
have time for sports. I've got a little bit of
Oh,
motorbike.
so that's right. You got
A tribe.
a whole amazing lot of kids.
Amazing lot of kids.
Huge
I do.
amount of
I have,
kids.
I have four children myself and
Yeah.
a stepdaughter.
And a stepdaughter.
And I've got
2 dogs, 2 ferrets,
fish,
a fish,
couple
fish,
of snakes,
fish in the workshop,
frog. Yeah, fish at the workshop.
snakes,
What else is? Oh, cat.
cat.
Is that it?
I think that's it. I have no idea. Jesus.
That's a handful as it is. But I
Petting
got
zoo.
what is a 17-year-old plus the ring-in boyfriend. good old redhead.
Don't bring his name
I
up.
won't bring his
He doesn't deserve to be named.
No,
No,
whoa.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
And then we've got 17-year-old, 13-year-old, 10-year-old, 7-year-old, 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy.
No wonder why your company's tired sometimes.
Oh, mate. Don't. I've got to go and have one of those sleep tests.
Oh, yeah, you do too.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But I just stress. Business
Yeah.
owner, mate. You don't sleep. So-
Stress. Too busy 3D printing stuff.
Oh, yeah. I love
Yeah. He's got a
That's
new,
my hobby.
he's got a 3D printer. That's his hobby. That's his other passion.
I'm currently printing something for Hato. I'm printing the LS1.
Did you have
for
to
him.
build it afterwards?
No, this one, because to print the build one, Dad said it'll take me like 2 weeks to print all the parts. And I'm like,
He wouldn't
nah.
build it either. He'd make you build
Nah,
it.
you'd fucking look at it and go, "What the? This? I'm not building this." No, but I've just started building it or printing an LS1. It's only grayscale, so he'll be
Yeah.
able to paint it if you
Oh,
want
cool,
to paint
yeah.
it. But it'll,
Get his
it'll,
two
end up
kids
being
involved.
it'll end up being sort of the size of a small pumpkin. Like it's
Yeah, right. So it's like just a built bit of it's like just a built plastic motor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And like the base that I'm printing on is 300 by 300
Yeah, right.
by 300. Yeah. It's taking. I think it's I think I scaled it up by 200%. Anyway,
Yeah, right, yeah.
Anyways, people might know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just
No, you just get a picture. You just get a thing, put
and
it in
then-
there.
and then apparently you got to download the file, then slice the file, and then
Yeah.
send it to your printer.
Well, I've got to somehow edit this, and I'm using a free program that I've somehow winged it so far.
Well, you didn't edit it.
Well, who knows? We haven't said anything ridiculous.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
No, we've been pretty tame,
Yeah,
unlike usual.
and have we got like what do you call it?
An outro.
No.
What are you talking about?
No,
Ads. We don't have any ads yet.
no, not ads. Oh, come on. What do you do when you? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, shout out Bruce Buffer for the intro as well, by the way.
Yeah. Bruce Buffer. Okay.
Actually, shout out Bruce Buffer's intro for Andrew Schultz comedy special.
Oh, there
That's
we
where
go.
I stole it from.
Oh,
Do you know who Andrew Schultz is?
no,
You a big comedian guy?
no.
You don't like laughter, or you just
Oh, I like laughter. I like laughter. You know that. But
yeah.
But
Or he's somebody you should go look up.
Melbourne. We were in Melbourne for this expo, and the comedy festival was on. We didn't even
Ooh.
go to a comedy show.
Yeah, that's.
But mind you, this expo again.
Oh, you spent 5 days, and
It was.
I've
crazy.
saw the photos, and
was
it was
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a silly time to have a festival! Silly time to have something on. You
What?
can adjust your headphones, mate.
I got an itchy ear.
Scratch your ear, mate. It's all good.
Wow.
See him just fiddling around with his face. I'm like, mate, you can adjust your headphone.
So
all good.
let's go back to
Just talk in the microphone.
yeah,
Just
alright.
talk into the
Well,
little
I wanna
microphone.
I want to have a vape.
Go have a vape. It's all good. I've seen your documentation.
So we need a name.
We do need a name. We may need to employ people's help for this name.
Yeah.
So anybody who listens to this, who knows me or Chris, could please give us some information about a name that isn't already stolen, that isn't already used.
That isn't already out there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
which would be
I
helpful.
said, Toolbox Talk,
Which is
but
probably 15 podcasts have got that.
probably Dan wants to talk about 10mm things.
Yeah, which is that was a text message I sent at a wedding. So who knows what state I was in at that time?
And I was like, well, I don't really want to talk about your dick size, but anyways,
Wow, it's at least 15.
15 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Like we said, that's after hours stuff. Come on, mate. It's a bit early for that stuff.
What time is it? Nah, it's 6 o'clock.
Ah,
Big
6
dog went to bed, didn't
Big, I don't know. You're the one with kids, mate, not me.
he? Is
Not
there
yet.
still a big dog? You remember?
That's
Big Dog?
Hato. Hey,
Oh, Hato's big dog.
Hato's the big dog.
Big dog.
Big dog. Big 6'8" dog.
Well, we're gonna have to get. Yeah, as I said, we're gonna have to get Hato on.
We have to warm him up a little. We have to give him some hard rated to get him firing.
I reckon he was pretty keen on it.
Oh, he was because there's no cameras. When
Yeah.
there's cameras, he
but
hates
we
the
don't
camera.
have to tell him about the camera.
Nah, do you reckon he thinks his soul's gonna get taken or something? He's got some weird stuff about cameras.
Oh, I don't know.
He gets shy, doesn't
but
he?
he's gonna try. Like I did.
No, he's gonna talk a big talk and he's gonna yeah. That's just a massive drive by on Hato.
Oh, sorry, bro.
So we
Love-
actually
love you, Hato.
we actually do love you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
please do listen.
And you got to come on here. And
We do. We'll get a bigger machine, and then we can have the whole mechanics crew,
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, this will be well.
and then we can do like one of us can do an El Jefe cast with the big boss. You can sit down with the big boss and have a chat with her, or I can sit down with you.
What?
What?
What did you call it?
El Jefe? You don't know what El Jefe means?
Like, come on, man. Like,
El Jefe is like the Mexican, like the top dog, the big
Oh,
kahuna,
Yeah,
the big,
yeah. Well,
the big boss.
We'll sit down with El Jefe.
El Jefe,
I don't
yeah.
know how to say it. El Jefe.
El Jefe.
El Jefe.
Have you never watched Narcos? It's like the big Colombian boss. That's a cartel boss. It's
No.
El Jefe.
No. We want to talk about what we watched. I just finished watching Designated Survivor. Good
Good.
series.
Yeah, good show. Have you seen I forgot now.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the job. Nah, but going back to comedians,
Oh.
Andrew Schultz is a good one. If you want to,
See, this is what I mean. Like, this is so out there. Like,
this is
we
what
just-
podcasts are,
We just
bro.
start
Have
talking
you-
about one thing, and the next one we're talking about this.
Yeah,
and then we
but-
go back to that. And
But is this not our relationship? We just go on tangents
Talk
anyway.
shit,
Yeah, just talk shit. This is what
Yeah.
we do anyway, isn't it?
That's it. Now let's let other people listen to it and
Yeah.
go, these fuckwits.
Yeah, that's it. We'll try and monetize us talking shit.
Listen to these dogs.
Yeah, that's it. And if we get even better, we can get a Patreon, then we can talk out real shit.
Real shit. What are we talking
Get-
about? Real shit.
Naughty, nasty.
Whoa.
Ooh,
We're talking real shit.
real shit.
Wow.
Like, why has this car got 3 spotlights?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
The symmetry just is annoying.
Yeah, that's
It's a weird one.
um,
Sorry, Mr. People who owns that car
yeah.
to drive by on you.
three super bright spotlights, and
Yeah.
they're all pointing forward. They're not pointing.
No, they're all just.
I don't
Looks,
know.
it
I
looks
don't
like the chick from Total Recall.
Yes.
Look at that.
Well, that's all right. Now I'm gonna have to get a sticker made up for that car.
Yeah, that's it. Total Recall chick.
Yeah.
She's got 3 boobs. People is unknown.
Hey, so what? I'm looking at the back of this machine right now, and it's got like aux input port.
Yeah,
phone
yeah.
input.
So there's a bit deceptive. There was a microphone port here,
Yep. Mic input.
but that's only you can only have 2 mics plugged in here. That's just if you have a normal head, like those little microphones,
Yeah.
just like from like your headphones.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's just a port, so you can plug one of those in, but you can still only run 2 mics.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is a budget basement test to see how we go and if we like it, or if I like it, because it's all my stuff
Yep.
at the moment.
True.
But if we want to keep doing it more, we can invest more money into better stuff. And shh,
Don't talk about money.
I said I can invest more money. In
Oh,
this
that's
stuff.
what you said. Okay, cool.
Not you.
It's all right, babe. I've got enough projects.
It's all right. I'll be the main runner of this one. I think take some pressure off him. Yeah, that's it. So I'll just charge you some money to be on this.
Yeah.
I'll send the invoice later.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine.
Yeah, just instead of you having an hourly rate, I have an hourly rate to make you come on the show.
Did you hear that? He said, "Wow, come on the show."
CONE.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Never.
Never. All right, so we're getting a bit fidgety now.
Yep.
I reckon we probably wrap this up.
How long's that been?
An hour.
Yeah, there we go. Someone sits here and listens to
This
this
is
for an hour.
You deserve a medal.
Oh yeah, you did that.
I will listen to this back maybe tonight.
I will give you. What can I offer? It's just somebody who sits there.
Yeah,
and
I know.
listens. No,
Crazy.
but I'll just
Oh,
go.
maybe I could download it and put it on my phone so I can listen to it on the way home.
How long does it take you to drive home?
I do a couple of loops. No, because it'll take me about half an hour to get home, so I'll listen to half of it, and then I can listen to the other half while I'm at home before the footy starts.
Well, just listen to it all, guys.
Yeah, please listen to it all. It'd be a massive favour.
We should have said that at the start.
No, you say at the end as well.
But
Yeah,
how
like, follow, subscribe.
Oh yeah, like, follow, subscribe.
Don't know where this is coming out on. Probably YouTube for now.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get a YouTube account so I can like and follow it.
Yeah, YouTube account for you, and you have to help me with a picture.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
need a name. Probably.
Well, we've asked it.
We've asked the universe. Nothing's come to
We've
us.
asked our listeners.
Yeah, that's it. Our listeners. My mum.
I don't even know if my missus is gonna listen to it.
Oh, she will.
Yeah,
Well, who knows? Maybe not.
for an hour.
For now, yeah.
What are you
maybe not.
talking about? I don't fucking know. I'm
We
just
don't
talking
even,
shit.
don't even remember what we talked about. It was utter garbage.
So do we have an outro?
We don't. But
Okay, well, what can we
what can we say?
All right, well, yeah, all right. Let's do the Russian
Let's do the Russian.
and Fuckovsky.
And fuck off. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.